Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and on the sideline, Doris Burke. For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, there was a lack of discipline on their part in that game, guys. They committed a lot of silly fouls, and it hurt them.
They sure did. I mean, they just didn't seem to figure out how to defend without fouling, Steve. It was just almost hard to comprehend.
A look at the Magic starting group. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the point.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now, here's Burke. He had 15 points last outing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Here's ABC from beyond the arc and then some. ABC's got 5. First quarter, just over a minute played. Burke, the pass to Glover, hooked away. The finish.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
So it's Utah now, following the bucket by Orlando. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing. Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Here's ABC, and he gets it to go. ABC's got 9.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that.
On the pass to Glover, here's Hood. Burke kicks to Hood. Here's Glover, defended by Gordon, and that one's good.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Here's ABC, Burke covering. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Hood. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And it's the Magic with the ball. Out to Hayward. Pass to Burke. Hayward dishes to Burke. Feeds to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Burke. This one for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Magic leading by 6. Passes to ABC. Shot, high post. Gordon, the pass to Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
This is a team that's focused, completely locked into the task at hand. What an impressive start to this game.
Burke with it, averaging 12 points a game. Blocked.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Now here's Burke. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Hayward. Trailing here by 8. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Hayward. Burke's got his second bucket.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
ABC passes to Gordon. Count the bucket.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Glover, defended by Gordon, and that one's good. Perfect.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Out to Harris. Here's ABC. Burke covering. ABC passes to Vucevic, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Here's Hood. Makes it off the glass. Hood's got his first basket.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Here is Ibaka after the Magic pick up 2. Burke with the screen for Ibaka. Here's Hood. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Magic leading by 6. Pass to ABC. The dish to Vucevic. Can't cash in from close range. Utah's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Hood. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Dishes it to Burke.
They've done a terrific job rebounding here so far, allowing no second chance points.
And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Magic moving the ball around. Here's ABC. And again, it's the Magic from deep. In Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Burke hits them both. Magic leading by 7. Pick by Vucevic. Off the pick. And a strong finish with 2 hands. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Hayward's got 5 now.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Well, you take a look at the numbers, guys. They're shooting 74% on the season.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Jazz trail by 9. We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
Not turning the ball over is important for any team, obviously. But he said it takes on extra meaning when going up against a team with so many small ball hawks, who will seize any opportunity to come up with a steal and turn it into easy points on the other end of the floor. Gentlemen?
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's
That's the way to shoot the rock.
the broadcast that
Personal foul. Third.
Let's go. You're up.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Payton left side. He kicks to Miles. Back to Payton. Payton right side for three. Fournier. Here's Uwella. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
A free.
Coming up next Monday.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Just the start they wanted to the...
How about that basketball,
Wasn't that
man?
beautiful?
Wow. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Burke dishes to Jones, to the paint. And there's the feed to Dudley. From past the arc. Offensive rebound.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
Jazz trail by 9. Now Hayward. The pass to Glover. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
ABC passes to Gordon. Feeds it to Dudley. Soft touch off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Burke can't get it to go.
Well, I like his determination and his attitude and aggressiveness, but the defense wasn't going to back off that shot. They were tight on it.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Knocked away. Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Hayward. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Burke can't get it to go.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound, Utah.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Was shot by Hayward, wide open. The Jazz with another miss. The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Clippers.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
For the Jazz, Baca comes in for and Hood subbed in for Jared Dudley. Time to change for the Magic. Tobias Harris is checked in for C.J. Miles. Burke kicks to Ibaka. He dishes it to Burke. Pass to Hood. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Here's Glover. No good. Some solid defense from Harris.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. And I think that's what's put them in front here. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Burke kicks to Hayward. Screen by Ibaka. Hayward dishes to Ibaka. He feeds it to Hayward. Pass to Glover from 12 feet out. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Oladipo. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
And the Jazz making a change here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the free throw, no good. Jazz trail by 12. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Over to the wing. Now, here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. A shot by Hayward, wide open. That one falls, coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 5th assist in this one. Magic leading by 9. Here's ABC. He's got 18. And the basket by Harris.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
And the foul called on ABC. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Left side of Ibaka. Burke, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Burke's got 13.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Terrific game for ABC. He has 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off he'll be offensively with their spacing.
Jazz trail by 11. Burke with it, now guarded by ABC. 9 feet out. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
The 11-footer, that's good. That's 12 points for Aaron Gordon.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Here's ABC. Last time, 45 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Now the dish to Vucevic, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Utah called for the foul. The Magic have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Jazz trail by 15. Kicks to Hayward. The dish to Burke. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
And it's Harris off the drive. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Dishes it to Hayward. To halt the run, and it's Hayward again missing. Magic leading by 17. Vucevic setting the bid for Oladipo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And now look at Victor Oladipo here. His last month of basketball has been really solid. 4th in field goal percentage. And he's in the top 10 in terms of three-point field goal percentage. So it's really been a good run for him from downtown.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage?
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Well, guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Now, here's Burke. He's covered closely. Nice ball movement by Utah. And the pass to Hood. And here's Burke. 13 points in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I like that shooting.
Guys up like that, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Morris comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Alec Burks subbed in for Burke. Shot clock at 6. Here's Burks. And it's good off the back rim and in. Burks has got 5 now.
I'll tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Payton, right side. The shot, no good. And we finish one half of basketball. Magic lead by 9. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
All of it, really. I mean, I see the whole defense as something I can exploit. Man, honestly, I got them running around like a chicken with his head cut off right now. I'm just having fun like it's a pickup game at this point.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Hey, guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues.
All right, you're up.
Oh, yeah.
Magic leading by 9. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Payton in at the point guard position. Free throw good. Gordon. ABC's checked in for the Magic. Second free throw, no good. Utah has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Now, here's Burke. Defense is right there.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
The Jazz have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the second free throw, good. Orlando leading. Here's ABC, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Burke, the pass to Ibaka. To the paint, love it. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Here's ABC. Burke covering. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Good, kicks to Burke. Soft touch off the pass. Burke's got 15.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Vucevic dishes to Harris. Inside to Vucevic. They swipe it. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Glover the pass to Hayward. He kicks it to Burke. Fires the 3. And that one's good. He's got 18.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
No good from ABC. Jazz trail by 4. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Here's Glover, and he banks in the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now. Every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's ABC. Burke covering. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Tipped away. And Ibaka kicks to Hayward. Puts up a 3. Burke can't get it to go.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter.
Oladipo, good.
Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul called on ABC. That's his 5th.
Well, one more and that's
That's
it.
his 5th personal foul.
It's go time.
Team foul.
Here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. It's Oladipo on the wing. Harris kicks to Oladipo. Now the feed to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. Puts it up. And again, it's Orlando converting.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
ABC's checked in for Payton.
Into the match. ABC.
Jazz trail by 6. Burke dishes to Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Harris. Hayward with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And that one's good. And that's 20 points for Trey Burke. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Rebound, Utah. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hayward passes to Burke. Feeds to Hayward. Pass to Glover. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats for Oladipo. He's getting around 12 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of. Just absolute domination in this one for Burke. 22 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty. And his stroke has been dead on, inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Passes it to Glover. Hayward against Harris. On baseline, Jay. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Glover.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Here's ABC, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Ibaka with a screen on Oladipo. Hood, the pass to Glover. It's hauled in by Harris.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Pass to Glover. He dishes it to Hayward. Ibaka outside. Kicks it to Burke. Here's Hayward. He feeds it to Ibaka. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. In third, the Jazz.
They've been racking up the blocks lately, so, I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Orlando leading by 6.
You got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
They set the pick. Hayward kicks to Hood. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Hood's got his second basket of the game.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Jazz trail by 6. Now, here's Burke. He's got 22. Left side, Ibaka. Hayward. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Burke, the pass to Hood. The dish to Burke. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Magic. They're looking extremely sharp right now. Poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Chicago. 8.5 games behind them.
Well, looking at Orlando, they've gotten themselves into exactly the position they wanted to be in at this point in the season. And I can't say that I'm all that surprised by it.
No, I'm not either, Clark. This is a talented team. Coming into the year, I think everybody expected them to be pretty strong. And to this point, I mean, they've done exactly what they wanted to do. And this is a very good basketball team.
4 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Dishes to Hayward. The pass to Burks. He kicks it to Burke, and there's the feed to Hayward. Off target from three-point range. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 16-5 run here. And it drops once again. The bucket from ABC. ABC's got 41. Jazz trail by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. The Jazz working the ball around now.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Down low. Out to Ibaka. Lots of room. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
And the Jazz making a change here. Morris has checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Magic. Oladipo dishes to Dedmon. Here's ABC. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism.
And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
Hayward kicks to Ibaka. Shot is blocked. And now Orlando on the break. No good from ABC. Jazz trail by 17. Hayward with the ball. He's got 10. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Feeds it to Ibaka. Hayward against Oladipo. Ibaka sets the pick for Hayward. Pass to Morris. Can they get it? The offensive rebound.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle. He really took advantage.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
Yeah, but he got a little lucky getting away with it. That could have very easily been called a technical foul.
Here's Hayward. Off target at the rim.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. He looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Pass to Dedmon. It's tipped and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Perry Jones, he's checked in for Utah. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. Pass the walls. Wants to get it to Burks and does. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Burks with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Hayward passes to Morris. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets it to go. Hayward's got 12 in the game.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
From deep three-point range, no good from ABC. Here's Burks. No luck. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Magic out in front, leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
So drop your purse and grab your hips and act like you're trying to get this money right quick. So can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
On, and the temperature's warm, and I spit heat flashes, getting nauseous, right as it, so analyze with caution when the light hits the iceberg.
So it's Utah now, trailing by 17. We've got Alec Burks. Jones is out there with Hood. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Glover in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. Hood, the pass to Glover, to the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nikola Vucevic. That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Utah, Rodney Hood. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And the second free throw, good. And so here's Orlando. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. And Jones pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Hood kicks to Burks. Jones dishes to Burks. The pass to Hood. He feeds it to Morris. 6 to shoot. Pass to Hood. Fires the 3. No luck. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's the break. Here's Harris. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Burks, the pass to Jones. To the left side wing. Here's Hood. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hood's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Orlando leading by 15. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's ABC. Burks covering, and the shot's good from ABC.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Hood kicks to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Here are the Magic now. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Morris comes over to help. Pass to ABC. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
That free throw good from Hood for the Jazz. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Jones. Dudley comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Burke in for Burks. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Orlando leading by 14. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's ABC. Payton passes to ABC. Inside to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. And the Magic lead by 16.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Knocks it loose. Here's Payton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Burke, the pass to Glover. And Ibaka kicks to Hood. Nice ball movement by Utah. Burke dishes to Dudley. Fires the three. And the basket good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. ABC, an easy 2 points on the layup. ABC's got 51.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Ibaka sets the pick for Burke. For the three. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's ABC. It's hauled in by Glover.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And Utah again with the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
ABC passes to Gordon. Here's ABC, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
At the line for the Magic, ABC.
That free throw good from ABC. Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. Both free throws good from ABC.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
In low to Ibaka. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Looking at the game for Ibaka, he's got 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Good on the second free throw. Orlando leading by 16. Here's ABC. From deep three-point range, but they recover it. Here's Vucevic, and down it goes, jamming that one home. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's ABC. Throws it up high. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Can't connect from short range.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
ABC passes to Vucevic, and stolen by Burke. And the shot is good. Burke's got 24.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's ABC. He dishes it to Gordon. And that one's good. He's got 19.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Here's Hood. Here's Burke. His three-pointer is off the mark. Now, here's Oladipo. Defense right on him. And Trey Burke gets the whistle that time.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Utah. Burks comes in for Burke.
Gordon Hayward.
Here's Vucevic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 8 rebounds and 12 points.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And the Jazz with possession here. 19-point game. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be just one game play to win.
Good job at the line.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Nick, a terrific team win and certainly a great performance for you. Does it ever surprise you that you're able to contribute in so many ways to the team's success in a game like this?
I mean, I wouldn't say it surprised me. I always knew I could play at this level, but I just play hard. Just play hard and get things happen. I don't try to force anything. I just let the game come to me, and I play hard. Rebounds. Like I said, it's a lot about effort. That's what I can do every night. And points are gonna come some nights. Sometimes they won't. But just take what I get and just keep playing.
Nick, thank you, guys. This is a young man who believes in himself.
Thank you, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Last game, we really struggled getting production out of the pick and roll. So we're going to work it today. Same as always. A solid screen and an aggressive roll to the basket. We run the pick and roll correctly, there's no way anybody can stop it. Now listen, this isn't college, this isn't Europe, this isn't the D-League, this is the NBA. And if you want to last in this league, you're going to have to do a lot more work than you did today. The players that stick around are the ones who work the hardest. So you better get after it next game, because your effort in practice today was unacceptable. Now get out of here before I really lose my temper.
And a beautiful look at the fountains near Navy Pier on the shores of Lake Michigan. The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a win against the Jazz.
You know, their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the 1 spot.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Here's Mirotic. He dishes it to McDermott. Rose passes to Butler. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Mirotic from past the arc. McDermott can't get it to go. Here's Orlando now. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, that was a big win for them, and an impressive performance, mainly down in the paint. Their rebounding advantage was the difference in the game.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Noah with a screen on Oladipo. McDermott, no one around him. They get it back. Now here's Oladipo. He had 16 points in the win against Utah. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Butler dishes to Mirotic. Pass to Noah. Rose gets a wide open look. And again, no good by Chicago.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Here's Rose. The Magic getting the bucket. Right side Rose. Kicks to Mirotic. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Mirotic has got his first 3 points of the game.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
Here's ABC. Rebound by Rose.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Butler passes to Rose. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. No good. And Orlando the other way now. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he gets it to go. Vucevic has got his first bucket of the night.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Butler against Oladipo. The dish to Mirotic. Here's the 3. That's good. Mirotic has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Chicago.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Here's ABC, who's covered by Rose. It's stolen by Rose. And he dunks it down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Now here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he was disruptive defensively, too. Kevin, really aggressively trying to make plays. In fact, he had 4 steals during that game.
Oladipo, good.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. The thing that jumps out at him the most about their opponent today is the team speed they possess. He said, we've got to hustle back on defense every time down the floor. This is a team that loves to run, and we've got to be prepared to do the same. Gentlemen?
And thank you for that, Doris. Now here's McDermott. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Butler.
They haven't had an answer so far in the first.
Noah's shot is off.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Here's ABC, who's covered by Rose. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to ABC. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Oladipo misses. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Rose. Here's Mirotic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And as you said, they haven't been able to answer, leading to a double-digit deficit.
Yeah, Kevin, when you shoot it poorly and the other team is hot, I mean, that's an equation for a blowout.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Magic leading by 5. Here's ABC. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. That's good.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Butler after the made shot from ABC. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Feeds to Noah. Now here's McDermott. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good.
2 points for John McDermott.
Orlando with the ball. Leading by 5. Here's ABC. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. Second in the league, having an excellent season.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
And the pass to Mirotic. Fires from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Harris has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Oladipo.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. And stolen by Harris. And here's the break. Here's ABC.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
And the early lead just keeps on growing. Another basket.
And the way they've done it is with an extremely potent inside attack.
Here's Rose. The Magic getting the bucket. Poked away. And now Orlando on the break. Up the floor. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Some changes for Chicago. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for McDermott, and it's Williams in for Derrick Rose. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers players was that the transition game will be the single most important factor today. He wants them to push the tempo at every opportunity. He also asked for a very strong effort on the offensive glass. He wants to see them cashing in on a lot of second chance opportunities. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now here's Butler, following the miss by Luis Scola. Shot clock at 6. Butler dishes to Mirotic, and the 3 ball is good. Mirotic just got 10 points in the game.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
ABC passes to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Williams gets the bucket.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here's ABC. 14 points for him. To the middle. Williams with the ball. The feed to Butler. Outside Williams. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mirotic. Another one falls for Chicago.
That's 4 or 5 to start this game, guys. He's rolling.
Wilcox is checking for the Bulls. The Magic making a switch here.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. 3rd in rebound, 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possession, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
Here is Williams after the basket by Nikola Mirotic.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Here's ABC. He's got 14. That's good. And the Magic lead by 12.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
And that one's good by Wilcox. Here's ABC. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Pass to Butler. He kicks to Scola. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's ABC. 16 points for him. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Butler with the block. And here is Williams. 8 points his last outing. And that one's good by Wilcox.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
He came off the screen, finished with authority. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Now here's Scola. Back to Williams. Outside Scola. Butler attacking. Pass to Wilcox. Outside Butler. Wilcox kicks to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Tries again. And Luis Scola, the bucket, and the assist by Williams. Scola's got his first basket.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here they come. Here's ABC. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Wilcox takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you've got to continue to go to the well. That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Magic lead by 10. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one? How about Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here? Luis Scola, he's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for McDermott. Butler, he's checked in for Wilcox. And Mo Williams subbed in for Rose. They've got Taj Gibson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Mo Williams. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Scola in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Out to Harris. Here's the 3. And he gets it to go. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Outside Butler launches it. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's ABC, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what ABC's done. He has 20 points and 5 assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
It's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought. He's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and first guy back defensively as well.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Mirotic dishes to Williams. Outside Butler. Williams kicks to Mirotic. And again, no good by Chicago.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
ABC passes to Vucevic. And it's good. Vucevic has got 10.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Williams double team. Dishes it to Gibson. He feeds it to Mirotic. No one near him. It's hauled in by the Magic. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gordon with a screen on Williams. Off the pick. Used the screen and took it all the way.
Another bucket adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
He dishes it to Scola. Back to Williams. Shot to stop the run.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Well, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mirotic. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Here's ABC.
Oh, how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
Bulls trail by 18. Williams dishes to Butler. Back to Williams. And Butler, here we go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
2 minutes, 2 1.
Here's ABC. And powered down the jam. His finishes can be dazzling, especially Clark at his side.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers, and it always looks better, and he certainly makes up for the lack of height with that athleticism.
Yeah, his leaping ability is just off the charts, guys.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He ended up with 53 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Williams kicks to Scola. Back to Williams. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, 3rd team foul.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 18. Harris against Butler. Shot clock at 5.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got 8 points.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Now Williams, 5 points in the game. Butler passes to Williams. Mirotic has a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. The Magic leading by 20. To the inside, pass to ABC. Harris outside. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Well, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Magic. They finish off the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, guys, tremendous work in the first half. These fans haven't had a thing to cheer about. Let's talk about how to keep it going. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. There was nice rhythm to our transition game. We got some important points on the break. I think we keep the tempo brisk in the second half. And let's get bodies to the offensive glass for the rest of the game. I mean, a lot of bodies. They won't hurt us on the break. Don't worry, just get to the boards. I don't care what the score is. We can't afford to coast. We have to play just as good after the half as...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, the magic touch with the ball. He just made great decisions, piling up the assists there in the first half, and really doing a nice job for his teammate.
You know, it isn't a very common occurrence, Steve. Typically, he's more likely to be on the receiving end of the pass, but so far, it's been the other way around here.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's ABC in at the point. Rose dishes to Mirotic. To the wing on the left. McDermott kicks to Mirotic. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's Rose. Kicks to Mirotic. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And finished off by Oladipo.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Here's McDermott. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And it's 7 points for Doug McDermott. A quick look now at some big men that have been rock solid over the past 10 games. The top shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. 1, Nikola Vucevic. Aaron Gordon is second. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. ABC passes to Gordon. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Rose kicks it to Noah. The dish now to Butler. Noah, the pass to Butler. Feeds to Mirotic. From the arc. They get it again. Noah. Gordon with the defensive effort. Orlando dictating the flow. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
The pass to Mirotic. Back to Rose. The feed to Mirotic. Outside Rose. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. 6 on the shot clock. McDermott with the double team. It's tipped. And then Gordon with the dunk.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, he just could not contain himself.
Rose goes in, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
For Chicago, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
On the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Rose hits them both. Here's ABC. He's got 31. Gordon with a screen on Rose. It's blocked. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Butler. Lots of room. Misses off the left iron.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
ABC hands the shot from the wing. ABC has got 33 points.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Passes it to Butler. Over to the left wing. McDermott dishes to Butler, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Taking a look here now at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. His last month of basketball has been fantastic. 12th in steals, and he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
And, you know, Steve, going back to his steals, I mean, defense has really been at the core of his identity. I mean, he poses a lot of problems to whoever he's guarding, and that helps the team at the defensive end.
No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Orlando. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Chicago, 9 games back.
You know, looking at Chicago, there's always one Cinderella team in the NBA each year, it seems. And this year, it looks like they're it.
Yeah, for sure. But I know they don't like to hear that talk, Clark, because they'll tell you that they thought they were going to be good from day one.
Well, Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. He kicks it to Mirotic. Back to Butler. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose. Here's ABC. He sinks the 11-footer. ABC's got 36.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Rose kicks to Mirotic. Butler passes to Mirotic. It's stolen. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Fournier. And he gets the bucket.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Rose dishes to Butler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Take a look at what Butler's done. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
Getting to the free throw line and converting once he's there, along with his passing, those are the areas where he's really been strong.
Well, yeah, guys, it's basically just old school basketball he's been playing. I love it.
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of about a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his side.
Good point.
Times have changed, though. Guys, we got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim.
Here's Butler. Rebound by the Magic.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
And stolen by Mirotic. And it's Butler missing.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And the shot is good. ABC's got 40 points.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
McDermott with the screen for Rose. Pope loose. Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose.
They don't need much of anything else the way he's scoring the ball out there.
Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Butler on the wing. Fires for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Here's ABC, and he banks in the layup. ABC's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Rose kicks to Butler. Mirotic has a wide open look, and the Bulls another 3.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
To the wing right side. Mirotic passes to Butler. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Another one falls for Chicago. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's ABC. Non-stop scoring machine here. Good.
Nicely done. They just continue to dominate inside. That's 10 points in a row in the lane.
It's now purely here it comes. See if you can stop it.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Here's Mirotic. The shot is off. And Orlando will come the other way. Here's the lob to the hoop. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised, though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
And the wide-open shot from Rose. No good on the triple.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
ABC passes to Payton. Here's ABC. Now here's Rose. Right now averaging 17 points a game. Here are the Magic now. And Butler, here we go. That is good. Butler's got 15.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
McDermott with the double team. There's the pick. Dishes to Fournier. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. You look at ABC, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, this kind of ball distribution is necessary for a team to succeed now and later in the season. If he can keep it up, I think more guys on the squad will get involved and produce at a higher level.
Well, Chicago has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Williams with the ball, now guarded by ABC. Outside Butler. Scola sets a screen for Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Fournier pulls it down. The Magic shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense.
Taking a look here now at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. Great work over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And, you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
You know, and considering the skills he possesses, that's what he's pretty much expected to bring on a night in and night out basis, Steve.
That's good from ABC. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Into the Bulls, shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going.
Well, let's take a look to see the numbers for Jimmy Butler. 12th in steals, 15th in scoring. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And, you know, Steve, going back to his steals, I mean, defense has really been at the core of his identity. I mean, he poses a lot of problems to whoever he's guarding. And that helps the team at the defensive end.
And Wilcox drops them both. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Pass to Scola. Here's Gibson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Gibson's got his second basket of the night. Orlando dictating the flow. Here's ABC. Some solid defense from Butler.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
That's good.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Kicks it to Dedmon, and stolen by Scola. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
For Chicago, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. And so Butler nails both of them. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Detroit Pistons.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Williams dishes to Gibson. Knocked loose. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. He's got a clear path. Moving it up. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Well, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Victor Oladipo comes in for Payton.
Into the lineup for the Magic.
Nobody near Williams. Gets a very good look and converts. Williams has got 9.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's ABC. Chicago grabs the miss. Gibson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Williams kicks to Butler. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando. Up going with the new group, and a switcher also for Orlando. Dedmon's checked in. Inside, Gibson and Noah. Rose is out there with Mo Williams. And it's McDermott in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now the dish to Gibson. He feeds it to Williams. There's the triple. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Unfortunately, that's the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
The Magic making a switch here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Shooting for Orlando. ABC.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from ABC.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunity.
And it's Rose penetrating. Rose can't get that one to fall.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's ABC. Easy layup after coming off the pick. ABC's got 53.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Over in the corner, Williams goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
The Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Drops in the tray.
They are killing them with that 3-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And a lot of contact right there. I think the officials are making the correct call here. And this sort of call, of course, always about protecting the players. You can't allow unnecessary contact. And sometimes the players let the emotion get the best of them. And you make a foul like that, it's going to be enforced every time.
You know, see, I don't think many people would disagree with the stance that it's a very important objective to, to make sure everything is done to limit any sort of unnecessary contact. Knocked loose. And he bangs it home with one hand. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
And he gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Out to the wing. McDermott passes to Noah. To the inside. Fires it up. McDermott can't get it to go.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
The shot's good from ABC. ABC's got 55.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
The Magic have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Here's ABC, and he gets it to go. ABC's got 57 points.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And Rose, wide open. He shoots. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He's so reliable. You know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
They set the pick. ABC passes to Miles. Chicago grabs the miss.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Williams double team. Rose, no good. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Rudez checked in for Channing Frye. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, he has 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
And both free throws good for Rose. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
Now Miles, the 3 ball, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from ABC.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Rose kicks to McDermott. And again, Chicago, no good.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Rose attacking.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
That free throw, no good. Luis Scola, who's checked in for Taj Gibson. Good on the second free throw. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the middle, layup off the pick. And the layup is up and in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Rose dishes to McDermott. Back to Rose. Jacks up a 3. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They double him with Noah. Feeds it to Dedmon. Great defense that time from Noah.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Here's Rose. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
ABC, and the layup's good off the glass.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Williams passes to McDermott. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's ABC. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the 3-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Williams kicks to Rose for 3. It's Rudez with the rebound.
That's a bold move, trying to respond to that 3, but he couldn't convert.
To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. That's good.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
And the Magic with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's ABC. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Orlando. ABC. 2 shots.
That's good from ABC. So both teams changing it up here. That one is no good. The Bulls shooting 40% from the field. Screen by Scola. Rose goes in. Rose can't get that one to fall.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Here's ABC. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Scoa's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And that one's good by Wilcox.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's ABC. He's covered by Rose. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
No good on the free throw.
ABC. Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to be up 2-0 in the season series.
Yeah, but still 2 more games upcoming between them, Steve, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for ABC. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come up with steals and get extra possessions for his team.
Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Tipped away. Here's ABC.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Fournier passes to ABC. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Wilcox kicks to Dunleavy. Here's Rose. And he gets it to go.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
And so it's Orlando taking this one. Fight.
Good work out there, man.
Yeah, man, taking care of business.
I hear that.